This session is designed to prepare you to use the federal and state government forms now included in your software through a partnership with Aatrix software. In this lesson, you will learn where to find the tax forms in your software. Start by providing some background information on Aatrix and explain why we have partnered with them to bring this functionality into your software. Aatrix Electronic Forms Division has integrated their comprehensive state and federal payroll reporting solution with accounting software packages since 1998. They specialize in the creation and processing of government tax forms using data from right within your software. The Aatrix Electronic Forms Division is now one of the nation's premier payroll reporting specialists, providing electronic payroll reports and e-filing capability. Aatrix forms are guaranteed to be up to date and accepted by all government entities. If using the eFile service, you are guaranteed that your forms will be submitted on time. The process to update your forms is automated and is both easy and fast. Anytime a form is changed by a government entity, you are prompted to allow an update to install. All updates take place on the workstation, so there is no impact on other workstations when updates are applied for Aatrix. The interface that information is presented in is very user-friendly, which allows government forms to be completed faster than ever, saving you time. Built-in error check features will catch common mistakes or incorrect data before you have submitted any information to the government. Creating your e-filing account allows you to set up a notification system to warn you when important dates are approaching, letting you know to make tax payments or file tax returns, making sure you never miss a deadline. And all forms completed in Aatrix are stored in a history folder on your system, so accessing forms filed previously is a snap. Where you go to access these tax forms depends upon which forms you are looking for. In the U.S. edition of the software, you can find your state quarterly forms and state new hire reports in Payroll under Tasks, State eFile and Reporting. All federal payroll forms, such as the Form 941 or W-2 forms, can be found under Tasks, Federal eFile and Reporting. In Accounts Payable, you can access your 1099 forms by going to Tasks, Government eFile and Reporting. In Property Management, if you paid interest to your tenants on deposits held, you will print the 1099 INT forms by going to Tasks, eFile Form 1099. If you need to report mortgage interest paid in Property Management, go to Reports, Forms, 1098 Mortgage Interest. This particular form is produced by Sage, not by Aatrix. If you have the Canadian edition of the software installed, to access your tax forms in Payroll, go to Tasks, eFile and Reporting. And to access your Accounts Payable T5018 form, go to Tasks, Government eFile and Reporting in that application. You can use the interface with Aatrix software in two ways. The first is to use it to produce physical copies of your government forms, which is free of charge. In most cases, you can print them on standard copy or paper and then mail them to the appropriate government entity, as Aatrix will print the actual form with your payroll information on it. Aatrix provides access to more than 250 forms at both the federal and state levels. Aatrix also offers an eFile service, which takes printing and mailing forms out of the picture, allowing you to go green. There is a modest fee required for e-filing. Did you know that e-filing of the federal copies of your tax forms at year-end is free of charge? This includes the W-2 and W-3 forms, the 1094 and 1095 forms for Affordable Care Act reporting, and the 1099 filings for Accounts Payable in the U.S. edition, and the T4, Record of Employment, and T5018 filings in the Canadian edition. Aatrix and Sage have partnered to make the electronic submission of each of these forms free for all of our customers. For all other filings, small fees may apply for e-filing, but we do offer discounts and e-filing packages that offer significant cost savings. Please check software alerts you'll receive by email and the efile.aatrix.com website for more information regarding pricing, e-filing packages, and discounts offered for the e-filing service. An important note: while many of the forms printed through the Aatrix Forms interface can be printed and submitted on standard paper, there are some year-end forms that are required to be printed on specialized paper. Please search our knowledge base for the following articles for detailed instructions on which forms require specialized paper. Now you should be able to locate the government forms in your software.
Sage offers several ways for you to interact and get the answers you need quickly. Get help from others with similar questions in a Sage City community, find answers in our knowledge base, or take an online course on Sage University.